Hi guys, welcome back to Practice Lab. In this video, I'm going to solve a problem in two different ways, which was asked in TCS. Okay, the candidate was having around 4 years of experience working as a Java developer, and apart from Java, he was having knowledge of writing REST API, Spring Boot, and basics of microservice architecture. Okay, and when he solved this problem statement in both the ways and answered most of the questions which were asked in that interview, he was selected and he was offered a CTC of 15 LPA. Now, let me tell you what was the problem statement and how we solved it in two different ways. So he was asked to print 1 to 10 without using any loop. So we have for loop, while loop, do while loop. So we are not going to use that to print 1 to 10 numbers. And next thing is when he solved this problem statement, he was asked to print 1 to 10 using Stream APIs. Okay. So guys, if you like this video, please like this video and let me know in the comment section to create more videos like this. Okay, now let us see how to solve this using or without using any loop, like for loop, while loop, do while loop. Okay, so here you can see I have written a class, print numbers, and inside that I have written a main method, which is going to be starting point for our program execution. Now, let me declare a method which will be used to print numbers. So here I'm going to use public static void print numbers. Okay, and here I'm going to pass the number which I need to print. So here I'm going to make it as n. Okay, next thing is what I will do, I'll check if the number is between 1 to 100, or if the number is greater than 100, then I need to stop the execution of this function. So here I'm going to use if the number is greater than 100, then my function should terminate. Okay. Next thing is what I need to do, I need to print this number which we have passed. So here, let me use sysout to print that number. Okay. And next thing is I'm going to use recursion. Okay. So what will happen? I need to pass the next number to this function. So here I'm going to call the same function with next number. Okay. And now let me call this function with the initial value. So we have to print numbers from 1 to 100. So I'm going to call this function with number as 1. Okay, so what will happen? Now let us try to debug this program. So here you can see I have called this function with initial value of number as 1. So it will come here, the value will be 1. So here it will evaluate if the number is greater than 100. So this condition will fall, return or evaluate as a false. So it will not go inside this. It will come here, it will print 1. Okay. And then again, it will call print number function. But now this time the number will be n plus 1. So it is going to be 1 plus 1. So it will go as a 2. So again, it will come here. It will have n as 2. Again, it will check this condition if n is greater than 100. So here n is not greater than 100. So this is not going to evaluate. I mean, this will evaluate as false. So this will not execute. Then it will come here. It will print the value of n, which will be 2. And again, it will call the print number function, which will be value, or it will have value as 2. So n 2 plus 1, it will become 3. So here we need to actually basically print the numbers from 1 to 10 on this. I will take that condition as 10. Okay, now let me run this code and see the output. So here you can see I'm getting numbers from 1 to 10, which is as expected. So what we did, we return a function which was used to print the numbers. So here I check basically if the number is greater than 10, then I return from this function and get out of the program. Okay. Otherwise, just print that number and call the same function by increasing the number by 1. Okay, that is one thing. Next thing is what we need to do is we need to use stream APIs to print these numbers from 1 to 10. So here I'm going to use int stream, which will be used to create a string of integers. And then I need to mention a range. Okay, so this range closed will include the starting point and it will also include the endpoint. Okay, so here I need to mention the starting point as 1 and the end point is 10. Okay. And then I'm going to simply use for each to print that number. So I'm going to use system dot out dot println. Okay. So this will help me to print the number on the console. So what we did, we used int string to create integer type of string. And then I'm going to use range closed function to get the numbers from 1 to 10, where 1 is the starting point and 10 is the ending point. And then I used for each to print the numbers on the console. Now let me run this code and see the output. So here you can see again, I'm getting numbers from 1 to 10 using Stream APIs. Okay guys, so that's it from this video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Also, if you need any assistance to crack the interviews, you can connect us at practicelab23@gmail.com.